Welcome to day 12 of our 21 days walk to a healthier, wealthier, more beautiful you, Natalie Pace, free, share with friends and family. Today is day 12, and the mantra is peace. Now, a lot of the things that I have already discussed for you are creating greater peace in your life and among the people you care about, your colleagues, your friends, your family, your kids, your inner peace. All of it is important. So, how is it that a mindset of peace is going to serve us today? I want to share with you something, and honestly, I wish I had learned it when my son was younger, because I did what a lot of parents do. And when kids start, whatever thing that they do, throw a temper tantrum, hit somebody, take something without asking, the thing was timeout when I was a young parent. And I can clearly see how the Dalai Lama's approach is much more efficacious. And it's actually something that we could use for ourselves, not just for our kids. What he said is create a peace zone for your kids. And instead of sending them to time out, if they act in a manner that is, aggressive or inappropriate, then ask them to go to the peace zone and think of a solution that would be bringing more peace. And the difference between that and timeout is mind-boggling. So timeout, you're like, you did that bad. Now you go in that corner and you feel shame about it. And the kid goes over to the corner for their timeout and they feel angry and they're just waiting for the moment that you release them from prison and they're not thinking about anything other than how stupid you are or how terrible you are. Whereas if you have created a peace zone, maybe there's nice music in there. Maybe there's bean bags for you to sit down. Maybe there are inspirational quotes on the wall. Things, maybe there's something there to fiddle with that not necessarily something that's going to be active, but that takes care of some fidgety stuff so that you can say, okay, well, what would create a more peaceful outcome? And, parents can do this too if you're feeling overwhelmed, right? We did talk about how breathing and stopping and forgiving and all these other things that we're already learning. But what about an active campaign of peace throughout the day? Is this action, is this thought, is this word creating peace or discord in myself, in my inner peace, with the person that I'm interacting with my children, with my loved ones? And that's what the way, even the person you pass on the street, is it creating peace? It's interesting because I live in Santa Monica. There are a lot of homeless people here, and it is something that nobody has found a solution for yet. Um, Again, my particular passion projects lie in financial freedom and sustainability. I'm hoping that somebody else understands the homelessness issue, and has solutions for that. I don't completely understand it fully. And I don't have all the solutions for that. But what I do is when I am walking and there are certain people that I see regularly, I say hello to them. Now, if I know them well enough, and many of them I do, I know they're an alcoholic or a drug addict. I don't give them money because I know it's going to go for something that I don't believe in, right? So my power of yes, my power of creating peace with them is to acknowledge them and to say, hello, how are you? And honestly, most of the time, they're the first ones to say hello now, and they're the first ones to give me a smile. So I haven't solved the problem or the challenge that they're facing, which is more complex than just homelessness, especially if there's an addiction of some kind involved. But what I have done is I haven't passed by them like they're nothing. I have honored the fact that they are human, and I have honored the fact that we are interacting, even if it's for a very brief time, and that I'm happy to see them. And again, Is that going to change a lot of things in life? Hopefully, there are people that are going to tackle this and change it. Is it going to change that moment with them? Yeah, I can see it in their smile. I can see in how they greet me first. I can tell that that is something that means something to them. So, I've had more than that. I've had actual way more experiences than that were really interesting. So anyway, I do know that this matters, that all people, when you walk by them, that they care whether or not you notice them, especially people that are a little bit on their down and out. So imagine how important it is for people we love, people that we want to see excel in life, people we want to have a prosperous and abundant life, like our children, like ourselves, right? So, how can we create inner peace? How can we create relationship peace? How can we create peace with our colleagues? Maybe there's someone that you feel always comes at you at work, or is trying to take your job, or doesn't allow you to shine in the way that you want to shine. Okay, so how can you create peace with that person? Is it rolling over and letting them stomp all over you? No, absolutely not. This is not 21 days of victimhood or 21 days to teach you how to roll over and be a dog. It's not. It is 21 days of feeling like you are living your life that you are meant here to live, which is going to make you very happy, which is going to empower you, and that snowballs into the life of your dreams. You know, both Rumi and Goethe have said that. When you start, when you make bold and brave choices, and when you dream big, and when you start on the path to these things that you really want to have happen, that there's magic in that. And the way, I think Rumi was the one that says, when you start on the way appears. Now, all of these mindfulness mantras that we have done are leading towards greater peace with our colleagues, with our friends, with our family, and with ourself. They all are doing this. But today, as we are taking specific focus just on that mantra piece, if if anything that we do or say is not creating peace, how can we stop ourselves and switch into creating peace? All right, I will see you tomorrow. And thanks for joining me on this journey. Keep all of these mantras top of mind because we are reinforcing the habits of prosperity and abundance. We now have 12 tools. See you tomorrow.